Good evening, everyone. This is Shauna, and I'm coming to you once again from my home office. If you saw my last video, you know that we've been in isolation for a little over a year now. Today is Easter Sunday in the US, so happy Easter to those of you who are celebrating today. I'm wanting to bring back one of the recurring features on this channel, and that is book reviews. I recently read a book not on my TBR, not on my radar at all. In fact, I was looking for something else to read after I had read something else, and Audible recommended it. So let me share my screen at this time. Let me bring up the book and share the screen here. The book is called I Dared to Call Him Father, and it's by Bilquis Sheikh. She had a co-author, Richard Schneider, and this book was originally published in 1978. It's been reprinted many times, and it tells the story of the um, the author, as you might imagine, who was a prominent Pakistani woman. She was married to a man who was a high-ranking official in the Pakistani government, and she had a comfortable life in Pakistan. And but she was disillusioned in her life, and she started making a serious study of the Quran alongside the Bible. She became curious about the Bible and Christianity and the differences between them. And she had a miraculous conversion experience. And this is her story of how she came to faith in Jesus Christ and how she then um, severed ties with her family, and how um, the price that she paid actually to follow him. And after leaving Pakistan, after some time, how she came to the United States and other parts of the world and shared her story. And it's one of the more inspirational stories I've read in a while, and certainly one of the more miraculous. But I really liked it for its drama, but also for its kind of understated tones. Sometimes books like this can get very um, preachy and sort of prescriptive. And while that is certainly true in a sense, I got the sense that this was more natural and this was more story-like. I really like the tone of this book. And I don't want to say too much about it. I don't want to spoil too much of it. But if you are into a fast-paced memoir narrative of some, and to get a glimpse of something that maybe you're not too familiar with, I would suggest this book. And when I was reading it, it made me think about how sometimes when we encounter other cultures, or we encounter people whose stories are very different from ours, we sometimes find them sort of hard to wrap our mind around, and we sort of say, how could somebody make this decision or that decision, or what made them do this, or how could they do that? And we do that with not only with religious conversions and religious extremism, but we do that with other things in our lives, and other people. And it makes it very easy for us to judge people, um, and not only judge their actions, but judge their motives. Because let's face it, not everybody's actions are always in the public good or in even the good for them. And sometimes they may realize it, and sometimes they may not. Sometimes it may be intentional, sometimes not. But this gave me insight into how choices shape our lives, um, good and bad. It's always a choice that you make. Bilquis makes a lot of choices. She makes a choice to start reading the Bible, for example. She makes a choice to get baptized, which is a huge choice where she's from, because that's sort of the um, delineating mark. You can be curious about Christianity. You can even read the Bible, but if you get baptized, that's sort of um, a line of demarcation, because it says to those around you that you have decided to follow Christ. And in the mindset of the Muslim world, that is tantamount to becoming an infidel. You deserted the faith. You've become what Christianity would call an apostate. Um, and so it's all about choices. And I think that's the theme that I got from this book is what choices are you going to make that change your life or the life of somebody else. So that was kind of my dominant meditation point for this. And as we think about Easter this weekend, and we think about new beginnings, and we think about maybe coming out of the pandemic soon, there's all kinds of places that we can apply that idea of choice around us. Everything from the public health initiatives to the way we treat people in our own lives. I just wanted to come on tonight and give you that quick little update, let you guys know that I'm doing okay. Um, for those of you celebrating Easter today, happy Easter. And for all of you, stay safe, be healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.